is Princess Chelsea. Today I will be narrating Galactic Chicken's pre-Halloween Daggerfall special. So let's start this off by talking about exactly what Daggerfall is in the first place if you don't know already. And if you do know, who cares? I like to talk about this stuff, so deal with it. Daggerfall is a 1997 computer role-playing game developed and released by Bethesda Softworks. It is the second game in the world-renowned Elder Scrolls role-playing game series, of which Skyrim, which most are probably familiar with, is number 5. Some people like the setting. It's a classical medieval world. There are no laser bolts or robots. You're fighting orcs, liches, skeletons, and giant spiders, and that shit is scary. You can be a thief or a warrior, all that stuff. Or you can make your own class, and Daggerfall was one of the first to really do this well. Some people like the freedom. It's truly open world, with an extremely in-depth character creation system for its time, and for today, and there are thousands of locations open to the player from the beginning of the game. Oh, just like this one. Some people like the first person. It was one of the first truly 3D role-playing games, if not the first, played in a first-person perspective. The gameplay and concepts were groundbreaking for its time and still copied to this day. Daggerfall in first person back in the day was visually stunning. And you didn't actually need a 3D card to run it because it was software-based technology. For some, it was the simple fact that it was a computer role-playing game. At the time, they were a comparatively new concept, went through many iterations, changes, gameplay-wise and graphical. In the 90s, role-playing games were where it was at. But all can agree, Daggerfall was, and still is, something special, with a place for pretty much everyone. You can play your character any way you want. And while most modern role-playing games are centered around fighting, more than half the skills available to the player in Daggerfall are non-combat related. That doesn't mean you don't have to fight. Daggerfall is loved by many, but truly understood by few. It's one-of-a-kind game, still played to this day by a bunch of nutty old guys, and quite a few extremely talented and bright young new RPGers. Now, since this thing is so old and awesome, which is usually the case when you're talking about old stuff, like Galactic Chicken. A group of folks over at Daggerfall Workshop have come together to remaster this beautiful game for the current generation. They are fixing this thing and making it modular, and there are already quite a few mods, as you can see as you watch this video. And with magic items and the diseases now partially working, which is the case, this thing is very close to being feature complete. Once they go through some of the bugs that are inevitably going to pop up, it's pretty much a sprint to the finish line from here on out. So, if you didn't know about this project and maybe you're interested, Daggerfall Workshop is where you go. It's got everything you're ever going to need to play Daggerfall, this Unity remake or classic. There are links for both. If you can code, you like to make mods, or heck, even if you just like Daggerfall, check those guys out. There is a lot of good stuff over there. And for everybody else, the hype is real. And anybody is invited to download and play this game today. New builds usually come out once a month. And did I mention this thing is totally free? That's pretty much it. See you guys next time and have a happy Halloween.
Peace out, suckers!
Stop that. I hate that. You're so stupid. God.